right, everybody, welcome back. Look, I've got a really phenomenal group of women here with me to discuss everything from relationships to parenting. It's time for some straight talk. All right, well, let's meet today's panelists. You can catch her on Empire every Wednesday night on Fox. Please welcome my friend, Nicole Ari Parker. And she's been here many times, one of my favorite panelists. She was on American Idol as a finalist. She's now a TV host and a beauty blogger. Give it up for my buddy Kimberly Caldwell Harvey. And straight from Dallas, Texas, I have known her for years. Started out in radio together a long, long time ago. Put your hands together for the host of DD in the Mornings. That's DD McGuire. All right, ladies, let's go. All right, here's the first topic. We've all heard of helicopter parents, but apparently there's a new category called lawnmower parents. Lawnmower parents will go to whatever lengths necessary to prevent their child from having to face adversity, to having to struggle or failure by simply mowing down any obstacles in their child's path. So here's the question. First of all, do you know any lawnmower parents?
No.
Are you?
I'm gonna just tell you right now, I don't.
Guilty.
Do you really?
No, I mean, but I think to a certain degree that all parents are kind of helicopter lawnmower parents. Like, we're all just doing it out of love to protect our children. So I don't think there's, any other reason for doing it. But I think that it's because we're all in a rush. Like, I went to go pick up my 3-year-old from preschool the other day, and they said, Harlow, put on your shoes. And I go, she knows how to put on her shoes? Like, I literally had no idea the kid could put her own shoes on because I'm always in a rush. So therefore, I'm like throwing on her shoes, I'm shoving food in her mouth, I'm wiping her butt. And I think we've got to learn how to just like slow down, take a breath, and give her the opportunity to show me that she can do it on her own.
I don't know. As an African-American woman, as a black woman, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know too many black parents that are gonna do that. Normally, we're told you gotta work twice as hard, 10 times as hard or whatever. Our parents are making sure we're ready for the world to face adversity. So honestly, I don't know any parents like
we
that.
know how to make our bed at 3. My kids are 11 and 13, and my daughter was born with special needs, so I kind of naturally was a little bit lawnmower-y. Like, she has to take her medicine, she has to make sure she has her special bag with her special stuff. So there was a lot of troubleshooting all the time, but she's 13 now. And you know what's interesting is that she had 2 styles of parenting in the house. My mother stayed with me when she was about 3 or 4, and my mom was the one who was like, oh, we're gonna load the dishwasher. Yeah, we're gonna fold laundry. We're gonna sweep.
You
we're
do
gonna clean
chores.
the
You learn how to do stuff and take care of yourself.
Because, see, your mother had kids before. By the time y'all had that second one, hey, go on, sit down somewhere. They start hearing stuff they never. Marjorie taught me something about parenting. She said, Steve, all of our kids' wings work.
Good.
They got to start flapping them. And Marjorie will leave you out there hanging to dry. And sometimes I would look at her and go, baby, let her in, let her do, no, don't let her do, no, let her go on down there.
They toughen up. They have an emotional toolbox. They're resourceful and resilient, and that's all you really want for your kids at the end of the day.
And what I'm starting to realize is she loves doing things on her own. It makes her so proud to be able to do things on her own. But I have to say that I saw her little cousin was like shutting her in a door the other day, and everybody came running to save her. And I said, no, leave her. Let her figure it out on her own, because she is now in preschool. So I wanted to see what she would do. Well, she just stood there.
So you went and helped?
So finally, before her face was smashed in, I went over and I said, okay, this is what you have to tell him. No, that's not okay. I don't like that. And then you got to push him on the ground and kick him. And,
wow, all right, I like that.
But, Steve, you bring up a really good point about the second child, because Sophie was the bossy big sister. Like, I remember when they were little, she was bossing him around about something, about putting the toys away and doing it. And then I heard Nicholas say, Sophie, you are not the president.
Oh, hey!
Wow.
I don't think
What'd
so.
she say? Yeah, I am.
You know what? It's sort of crazy because when Morgan was growing up, she used to just boss Jason. Just boss him. So they're 15, 16. Jason's a boy now. His strength is there. So she's 20 and Jason's 15. Well, Jason's stronger than her now. And so one day, Marjorie and I were walking on a morning walk, and we came back, and Morgan's coming down the hill, and she's upset because her brother had been holding her, squeezing her for 15 minutes and wouldn't let her go. Come to find out, Jason got tired of her. He's strong now. He got some muscle. He just locked her up and held her until she started crying. That was, we ain't had no more trouble out of that. You know, we ain't bullying me.
But, you know,
Marjorie walked in the house like they hadn't said nothing. Hey, listen, we gotta take a break, but when we come back, we're gonna be breaking down the latest Halloween costumes that's got everybody up in arms, so keep it right here. All right, everybody, I'm back with today's Straight Talk panelists, my girl Dee Dee McGuire, Kimberly Caldwell Harvey, and Nicole Ari Parker. All right, so now listen up. This next topic might get a little bit racy, so make sure you get your kids out of the room for this. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's get to it. Halloween is around the corner, and there's already controversy with one costume in particular, after social media went nuts with this sexy Handmaid's Tales costume. The retailer Yandy decided to pull it from their site. See, the show The Handmaid's Tale is about women who are assigned to rich families and forced to be their surrogate. So do you ladies think that this is tone deaf, or do you think people need to relax when it comes to Halloween costumes? Is it too sexy?
I mean,
I like it.
Yeah, go
I
for
like it. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
she's
honest
like,
with you.
I like it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest with you. I think it's sexy. I think it is sexy. I think we're going too far with this. We sit up here and we're putting on priest outfits and nuns, and we're playing angels, and we're doing, that's okay, but all of a sudden we're mad about this. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I didn't have cellulite in the back of my legs, I'd be wearing it. I'd be wearing it. That is gorgeous. There's a cape to me. I like it.
Yeah.
guys, I don't know. I mean, there's so many messages coming at our daughters right now. I think we gotta be...
No, but the daughter is not going to the same party I'm going to when I wear that.
But I'm just saying, you know, I don't think we should sexualize the enslavement of women. I just don't think that's necessary. Listen, I would be a naughty nurse every day of the week, okay?
Right.
I am married for 13 years, ladies.
Everybody's hoping that happens.
Okay? But I have to be conscious of that. I can't go trick-or-treating as a naughty nurse with my kids. I can't.
But at the same time, I have to say, I'm all about the women empowerment movement right now, and, you know, and I just feel the rush of it coming from all these powerful women that are speaking out, but at the same time, this is a fictional show. And I think everybody just needs to, like, chill out. It's, you know, and like you were saying, that's not what you would wear now. Like, when I met my husband, I was like a sexy Cruella de Vil. Well, last year, I was a sumo wrestler.
Okay,
so,
I get it.
You know, it's like, in your teens.
But this is Halloween, though.
Exactly.
We're
in your
supposed to
teens,
dress up.
Let me
in your
break it to you
teens
down
and your,
this
and
way.
your 20s, when you have the body and you're single and you're out on the prowl and you can be every man's
I
fantasy.
don't have a problem
Let's
with
do it.
sexy costumes. But what if somebody came to your Halloween party as a plantation owner and a slave?
But that's
That's
real.
not cute.
No, but
Well,
that's
now,
real.
wait
But
a
that's real
minute.
life. That's real life.
Wait a minute. Wait. You can't come to no black people's house. As a plantation owner, you.
Oh, gosh.
Look, I'm not gonna picket the website. You know, this isn't gonna take up my time.
Right.
But I'm not gonna wear that for Halloween.
But you know, we live in a society now where political correctness is taking over everything.
Yes.
Look, if your opinion and what you're doing causes pain or is at the demise of a person because of their race, their color, their sexual preference, then okay, cool. I'm with that. We ought to put a stop to
You
that.
bring up a really good point because there's a lot of schools right now discussing cultural appropriation. Are they offensive to other races and other cultures, like a Native American costume?
I did that once.
No,
And
but
then
like
everybody-
Kim's kids are at the age where they want to be Moana.
Right.
And now some schools are banning the Moana costume.
She's not.
Yeah, I think that is a great example of throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Who was Moana?
The Samoan princess. But even at her school, she can't even read Disney books because of the violence.
But I think people are going far in both directions. They want to do what they want to do, but then people want to ban everything. I think that if we all pause for a minute, we could find a happy medium. Let's say your child wanted to dress up like a Native American. Well, why don't you take that opportunity to differentiate between the Lakota, the Sioux, the Cheyenne, the Cherokee?
Oh, wow.
Let them know who they're dressing up as.
Well, I got Mom
what
of the Year
language
over
do
here.
they speak? What food do they eat? Imagine if your child went to school knowing full well who she was dressing up as.
That's cool.
You know, see that?
Yeah, you know, as a learning.
As a learning experience.
Yeah, see, I didn't have that issue when I was growing up. I had the same Halloween costume.
The plastic
every
one,
year.
Batman.
And I had a brown T-shirt on and a box.
What were you?
I was a UPS man.
Oh my
Hey, ladies, thank y'all for being here today. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody, welcome back. All right, let's settle in, everybody, because I got some ladies here who's ready to talk love, relationships. It's time for some straight talk. All right, let's meet today's panelist, everybody. She's a TV host and creator of Belle by Kim Gravel on QVC.
Yeah.
Give it up to my girl, Kim Gravel. She's a singer, songwriter, TV personality, and actress, one and only, Tamar Braxton. This is my buddy, too. She's an American Idol finalist, and now she's a celebrity columnist and a beauty blogger. Please welcome my buddy, Kimberly Caldwell Harvey. All right, let's get to the first topic. I was on vacation this year, and while I was on vacation, it just seemed like everybody in Hollywood was getting engaged out of nowhere. So here's my first question, ladies. Is the length of the relationship important when it comes to getting engaged?
I would have to say no for me. And let me just tell you why. I'm newly single, I'm 41 years old, and I just feel like when you know, you know. You know what I mean? The attention span like now is like this short. Nobody has time for anything. And this is the thing. I mean, I would much rather argue with my husband or somebody that I know that's gonna be there than sitting here arguing with my boyfriend for 2 years, humping on me. I ain't got time for that. What we doing?
That's true. You know, yeah, but I have to say, to your point, I think it's all about checking the boxes. If the dude checks all the boxes, like he got a job,
First,
his family likes you.
nobody care about that.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Nobody care about that.
Your family likes him?
Nobody care about that.
Okay, I care about
Marrying
that.
your family, marrying you. That's your mama,
Anyways,
not mine.
what I was saying about my relationships is I think when it checks all the boxes, it's like scoop them up, go for it. I mean, I was ready to marry my husband after like 4 months. but
Okay,
thank God, thank God there was one.
No.
Thank
Come on,
God
Kim.
there was one
Lord
sane
help.
person in the house, my husband, and he waited 4 years.
Oh, hell
So
no.
it gave us time to like live together, and realize that I wasn't gonna hate him when he left up the toilet seat. Anyway, go ahead now.
Okay, Kim and Tamar, as the wise older one of the group, the old lady of the group here, wait as long as you possibly can. Take your time. Let me tell you something. Marriage is a commitment that's supposed to last a lifetime. Today, people are moving on lust. Lust is a feeling, love is a choice. And making a choice, let me say this, making a choice when you are young and you just fall in love and you're all that, you getting some and all that stuff, you're not clear to make a good decision.
No, but hey, you know what I have to say is I grew up in Texas and every single one of my girlfriends is still, thank you, Texas, still married to their high school
They're
sweetheart.
32, how do you ain't but 30?
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
I'm
That's
telling
her.
you.
But see, this is the thing, Kim. That's why I said I'm 41.
You're different.
I done lived a
You're
little
different.
bit. You know what I'm saying?
You've been
Why is she
divorced.
different?
Because
She's
I'm
been there,
41.
done that.
Yeah, but I know what I'm doing. I'm married successfully.
Yes.
But
Wait a minute, you said 4 years.
No, but what I'm saying
4
is
years, hung up on me.
Okay.
every
Take your
single,
time.
every
Take your
single,
time.
every single one of these girls that I knew in Texas were literally dating the guy that they're married to now in middle school,
Oh.
Right,
and they are
but
still
now-
happily
Okay,
married.
okay, let's
and
be
Dating a
honest.
long time,
Let's
dating
be
a long
honest.
It was a
time.
while
is good
ago.
thing.
When you from a small town
Yeah, that's
Oh,
different.
okay.
and
Oh my
y'all
God,
in the
y'all are getting
farming and all this,
No, you're
the
not.
next farm
Don't worry
could be
about that.
8 miles away.
That part.
So if you walk 8 miles to this girl house,
didn't
you
even grow up on a
probably gonna
farm.
fall in love with her.
Right.
Because you done walk 8 miles down to her house, she home, hell, let's fall in love.
That's right.
Matter of fact, let's get married.
Come on.
Because I don't even know who the hell live in that
Let's-
other farmhouse.
Listen,
I
I said
always
Texas. I didn't
recommend-
say a farm.
I always recommend taking your time.
Take time.
Because
Take time.
it's simple as this. Marriage is for the
much
rest
time
of
we
your
got?
life. If it's for the rest of your life, sometimes you rush into stuff and
do.
you have to correct mistakes along the way.
Yeah.
I did it. My first marriage, I got married entirely too young.
Yes.
That was a mistake I made. Nobody to blame for that but myself. So I finally took my time,
What's the rush?
you know.
Death, age.
No.
Where we going? Am I gonna
Yeah.
wheel you to the table? I'm
but
not doing
you're
that.
41,
I have
that's
a question.
different. That's different.
But I have heard that men know right away.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That-
So what are we waiting on?
Really?
Yes.
Well, we know.
What the heck took him 4 years?
Keep playing.
Well,
You
dude.
letting
see,
him play.
if a man with you 4 years, he know.
Yeah.
See, we already know. But now listen to this. Marrying you is not a dream of ours.
No.
Your wedding day is the day of your dreams.
Yeah.
Men don't have a dream wedding day. All we want is the chick of our dreams.
Yes.
Now, if we can get you without the wedding day,
We'll do it.
boom,
That's
we'll
what-
do it.
Who said it?
So,
I just said
Can I
that.
say this too? Can I say this?
Yeah.
I want to say this to young women out there too. I know that your dream is to get married and la 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 dot dot dot. But have another dream. How about get out and do something?
That part.
yeah.
I'm
that
just
part.
saying.
Yeah.
That'll come. Take your time. Be engaged for 14 years if that's
The
what
lies.
it takes.
Oh,
listen-
gosh,
Take your
don't
time.
Do that.
Don't listen to her.
No, don't do any of that.
Don't be
If he
engaged
hasn't
for
married
14
you after
years.
a
what I'm
certain amount
saying.
of
Yeah, at
time,
one point in time, it's got to be
He's
what
not
we
gonna
doing.
Let him go if it's taking that long.
All right, I'll tell you what, listen, up next, are couples who fight more likely to stay together? All right, everybody, I'm back with today's Straight Talk panelists, my buddy Kim Gravel, Tamar Braxton, and Kimberly Caldwell Harvey. All right, we're gonna jump right in here. Research has found that couples who argue effectively are more likely to have a happy relationship than those who sweep difficult issues under the rug. Now, we actually have a married couple who's struggling with how to strike the right balance with their arguments. Let's say hello to Katara and Carlos. Oh, okay, good. Katara, tell us what your main concern is.
My main concern is that I don't like confrontation, and my husband is ready to jump on it like real fast. And that's where we find that we can't strike the balance, is because he's ready to go for it. He has a lot of opinion. He's very direct. And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it right now because that's just, I'm not feeling it. My feelings hurt. I'm very defensive when
I
it
think
comes
a strong
to that.
conversation, though, helps. I think strong conversation, I don't like to say argue, but a strong conversation. My mother, when me and my sister was growing up.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What's the difference between an argument and a strong conversation?
Absolutely nothing.
It's a
but I
nicer
just-
way to
it's
say
just a
it.
nicer way to say it.
Ain't no difference.
Nah.
It just
sir.
sound better on
Sound
TV.
better. Sound better.
Oh, okay. Y'all was just having a strong. Oh, okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. This sounds really similar to my marriage. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it. You know, like, leave me alone. And my husband is like tapping me on the shoulder, like, let's fix it. He's like Mr. Fix It all the time.
Yeah.
I think, like, for me, and maybe what you need to allow her to do is to just, like, step away for a minute. And I don't even mean, like, a day. I don't even mean an hour. 30 minutes outside to let me realize you know, all the different emotions that I'm feeling and how to digest those. And then that I also love you, I want it to work, I want to work it out, and that I can go in with like a clear mind and a clear head so that you don't get Kim the volcano.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But I do think, I think it's about timing.
Yeah, I think she just need to go on and jump on in and have the confrontation.
Yeah.
You know,
But she's not comfortable with
But she's
it.
gonna have to get comfortable because I'll tell you why. Fight well, you'll love hard.
That's true.
My parents have been married.
That's true.
My parents used to argue all the time, Steve, all the time, to the point I thought, Tamar, they were gonna get divorced.
I can't do
And what
shit.
happened
I
is
can't.
53 years, they're still married, and everybody else who swept everything under the rug are no longer married.
Yeah.
So I say this, the best time to handle a problem is when the problem rises up. I know it's hard for you, but I think if you face it, you will be surprised. And the making up is so good.
Yeah, but you can't tell people that when the
Can't
problem
take it
happens.
back.
When the problem happens is where you should, have the conversation. No, because somebody like me is having an argument in the restaurant. What's going on? What you talking about? Why you do that?
Why didn't say
I'm
the
just being
restaurant?
honest. Wherever we are. Wherever we are. And I used to do that, and that's not good.
But you
There
argue
you go.
well.
It's not.
There's a way
No.
to argue. I'm not talking about...
It's a way to talk. No, it's a way
Yeah.
to talk to your mate. You don't have
Right.
to have every time you're talking, there's an argument. But
Because
I ain't doing
that's
this.
right.
What's wrong with you? Nothing.
Because
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
doing
tell you
this.
something, man.
Where you going?
Fighting is not healthy.
No, it's not.
There's no such thing as a healthy fight.
No.
Now, I'm not saying that you have to be physical
No.
for an argument to do damage.
Right.
You can hurt a person with words. My opinion in this thing is that, brother, I think it's something wrong with you.
Boom.
See, everybody keep trying to talk this woman up. Get in there, be more direct. Hold up, partner. You just pushing for arguments? Are you that crazy?
Or no.
So, dog, you just, it
Or
doesn't,
no.
it
That's what I was
does not
saying.
make sense for a man to come in the house and start a fire at his house.
Yeah.
No man, look, man, and the reason your husband wants to fix everything is because he don't want it turned into a fire. Our job is to hold the peace long as we can. If you are the aggressive one and you see your girl backing down, why can't you got to change your approach to this, man.
Steve, can I ask you a
Because
question?
you too much.
Yeah, but it's something, listen, just like everybody say, nobody wants a nagging woman, nobody wants a nagging man. That's even
right.
worse.
But my thing is too is like if he's coming at me in a time where I am like super overwhelmed and emotional, I'm probably gonna say a bunch of stuff that I don't mean and a bunch of stuff that I regret that I don't want to.
I want you to define what I think we got to define what argument is and confrontation is. To me, because I'm not talking about getting in there and knocking them out. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like we got a problem. Let's talk it through.
Yeah.
We might not agree.
But-
I'm okay with that, but not arguing.
Yeah,
now.
but listen,
Not sitting there and
talking
punching
it out and reaching compromise doesn't always have to be in a debate or an argument
No, it
form.
doesn't, but it's
If you fight a lot, you're going to exhaust this woman.
Don't you think that things at some point need to be talked about
Yes.
in
Absolutely.
an adult manner after everybody's
Kenny-
like taking a breath and had a lot of tequila?
Yeah, but
cannot avoid
Yeah,
confrontation.
no, you
forever.
can't, but there's nothing sexier than your man knowing how to talk to
Oh,
you.
well, that's a whole nother topic.
Period.
That's a whole nother topic.
Period.
Agree with
Talk
that.
to me.
Because let me tell you something. Tamar, that is the gospel truth.
That is the truth.
Because I had to learn how to talk to Marjorie. You know, I've always been kind to her, but sometimes I take my job home. Because I'm the boss in here.
Yeah.
Don't we all? Yeah.
So when I go to home, I'm snapping around. Hey, make sure that happen right here. Who you talking to?
Back off.
You bought the house, it's my job to make it a home. Don't come in here disrupting that. She don't play. And you know what I had to do? I had to back on down.
He's got it.
Hey, y'all, listen, that's all the time we have. Thanks for being here. Now, if you've tuned in before to one of these panels, you might already know things can get a little bit racy sometimes. So if you got kids watching, you might be a good time to have them leave the room. All right, so let's get started. First topic. To a recent survey, 50% of people wait to say I love you until after the 3-month mark. How do you know when you're ready to say the L word to your significant other?
Well, I think you got to feel it. If you feel it, you should say it, right? But I've said it prematurely. Yeah, I've said I love you, and then I'm like, I don't really love you that much. I realized maybe I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't.
I've definitely said it in a moment of passion. Like, I think
Yes.
that's where we can accidentally confuse lust and love. That happens a lot. I tell my masseuse I love them if I have a great massage. It's really hard when you're feeling that good not to say the words. But I do think it takes you have to feel safe and secure.
I think you meet someone's representative for the first 3 to 6 months anyway. So it takes some time to really know the
That's a good way
person
to
before
put it.
you can say it. So I definitely think the 3-month rule is good. I'm probably more of a 6-month person myself because I want to take some time for the dopamine to wear off, for all those exciting emotions, for the honeymoon phase to cool. I'm like, okay, this is who you really are. I think I love this person.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That's a smart thing because that is true. You know, what if your partner says, I love you, and you're not ready to say it back?
You say thank you. No, you don't. That is the worst thing you can say. Don't ever say thank you.
Now, that's happened to all
I've
of you.
said thank you.
have?
For sure.
And what was the response
For
you
sure.
got?
Not great.
Yeah, exactly.
Not great. But I think if someone says it and you're not feeling it, I don't think you should say it just to say it. I think if you either feel it or you don't feel it, or say, I can't wait till I can say it back to you, honey.
What?
Ooh, I go with a kiss, just distraction, just to say nothing. I
Right.
just kiss
Thank
them
you and a
back.
kiss really quickly.
Yeah.
There's other words though. There's I cherish you. There's I adore you. There's you make me feel incredible. But you should address the elephant in the room and say, I'm just not ready right now. You
That's
inspire
very
me.
mature.
Right.
That's very mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said the wrong thing.
Like what?
Like,
I
say
can't
it
wait.
to me. Like,
I love you.
oh, hell no.
That's not good. That's not good.
All right, well, let's go to the next one. According to a recent study, Americans 18 to 30 years old are having less sex. On average, they're having sex about 9 less times per year in the 2010s compared to young adults in the late 1990s. Now, Shan, you're a sexologist. What do you think is going on here?
There's 3 main reasons. One, people have less long-term relationships because they're focusing more on career. So when you're in a long-term, committed relationship, you're having sex 3-4 times a week, probably on average. If you're not doing that, even if you're having casual partners, it's less. The second reason is the obsession with technology. There's a lot of people who are substituting intimacy with other forms of intimacy. They can just do it all themselves. So
I mean, even look at this picture right now. Both of them are on devices,
Oh, yeah.
right? So they're not even spending time. They're not looking at each other. They're not.
well, at least they're in the same room.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. I think also women, or men too, are career-driven now more so than ever. But I also think, there's diseases out there.
That's true.
There's a lot of like STDs and all that stuff. You gotta be careful.
See, I find this statistic so hard to believe because no one I know is having less sex, and especially not in LA. I think more people are
Like the
because of the
Tinders and-
apps. So I find this statistic really hard
Well, if
to
your
believe.
friends look like you, I get it. But you know what I mean?
I wasn't speaking for myself. I'm just saying in general, I
Right.
haven't heard people saying that they're not.
I 1,000% believe this. In addition as well, too, this is the generation that's on more antidepressants earlier than ever before, which is a natural sexual suppressant. So I think there's absolute fact.
Antidepressants is a natural.
Sexual suppressant. So it suppresses your libido.
Wow.
Really?
She's an expert.
That's my go-to drug when I'm depressed. That's what I go
Really?
to. Yeah, sex is good for everything.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I had the flu, sex. I had pneumonia, some sex. Broke my arm one time, some sex. I'm hungry as hell, some sex. It's just... Hey, coming up next, how often should you be seeing the person you're dating? We're gonna reveal the answer. We'll see what the ladies have to say when we come back. It's a good one. Hey, welcome back to Straight Talk, everybody. We're back with Garcelle Beauvais, Renee Barge, and Shan Boudreaux. Let's jump right back into it, ladies. Okay, Elite Daily recently put out an article suggesting how often you should be hanging out with your partner based on how long you've been together. Now, I'll tell you what the article says in a minute, but ladies, do you put boundaries on how often you hang out with a significant other?
I mean, I don't need to put boundaries in because I feel like between working, trying to get to the gym, and seeing my friends, I probably only have a couple of nights a week I could see someone. So I feel like that's already there. But if I make it past dating someone for a few months and I really like them, I'm probably moving in with them at that point. Like, I feel like,
Girl, yes.
it's been a while, so I don't know.
That's what she wants. It was so clear. I liked it.
I don't think it should be a restriction or when you see him, when you don't see him. You want to see him as often as you can when you're first starting to date, right? But for me, I don't want somebody on me all the time. Like, I want my space.
Yeah.
You know?
It's healthy.
I want to miss you.
Yes.
Everything's got to be balanced because when you first see someone, you're going to want to see them all the time.
Yeah.
Right. Especially if you want to move in after 3 months and doing something right.
Okay, so ladies, let me show you this. Here's what the article suggests. If you've been dating a month, to see each other 2 out of 4 weekends a month.
A full weekend, though?
You've been dating 3 months, 1 day or 1 night a week. 6 months, 3 to 4 times a week. 1 year, scheduled them apart.
But based on what you just said, doesn't this kind of apply that when you got a bit more serious, you had to start saying, okay, now we got to really make an effort not to see each other. But in the beginning, you're so busy, they're not really part of your system or your cycle yet. Like, this is girls' night on Thursday.
Right,
This is not
right.
our time.
I'm cool with that.
Every second weekend, that sounds pretty
cool
good
with that.
to me. I mean,
Well, if you want to stay married,
Yes.
you have to have me time.
Yes.
Because you can forget this, I love you, I want to spend every waking moment with you. You're crazy. It requires too much of yourself. You've got to create those gaps
I agree.
for yourself to make it.
I
Too many
agree.
people go into marriage thinking that it is really this, we become one. Well, you do become one, but you have to become one with some individuality.
100%.
Because
Exactly.
if you lose yourself, man, you're gonna be miserable.
Right.
Hey, let's go to the next one. Riverdale actress Madeline Petch explained to Glamour magazine why she's so open about her relationship on social media. She says that she feels her generation is very cynical about love, and she wants to show them that it really does exist. What do you think about couples that share their relationship on social media?
I think it's cool. I don't think you gotta feel like the savior for everybody. Like, just be honest. You do it because you wanna do it. You know, we got enough movies out there. We see what it is. You're not coming in and saving everybody from being miserable and lonely, but I think a lot of people have a right to say, like, look, like, I am like a older millennial, but I was of the time that you didn't put your name on social media, or you never put a picture of yourself drunk because you would get fired. Now it's like we have more and more allowance of it. There's more of you online. So this is a big part of your life. Why would you not want to include it in there? But do it because you want to, not because I need it. I'm okay. I'm inspired. I got some.
Yeah, that's what I like.
I'm
That's really
inspired.
cool. Yeah, don't do it
me.
to save the world, because you're not.
Yeah.
Right.
Just do it because you want to do it.
Yeah.
But I do think there's something really sacred about a relationship and love. And, you know, even though I work in the business where we talk about people's relationships, I think there's something really beautiful about keeping some things to yourself, especially if you don't want to share everything, because you're kind of opening yourself up to share everything once you start putting it out there.
I say don't show it. Don't show the person until you have a ring and a date. Because the minute you do it, it's over. If you're just dating somebody and you splash them all over your social media, then you break up, then what do? Go back and delete everything?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. You have to delete everything. And it's the worst. Well, you do. If everyone's followed your journey and then all of a sudden it ends, they're going to want an explanation.
What's so wrong with that? You know what I mean? What's wrong? We all get it. Breakups happen. I can't stand when celebrity couples break up and people say, oh, I don't believe in love anymore. Like, how you know? We've done this before. People get back together.
Yeah.
Life goes on. It's all about spring. There's 4 seasons. Some people are there for a season. Some people are there for a reason.
Right.
So I think, you know, if you have a breakup, that's okay. I'll understand.
Really?
I'll understand.
I don't know. I just don't. I think to me, some things have to be, you know, personal. Unless you know this person is here to stay, then I don't think you should put them on social media. I think you can, if they sent you a flower, if they did this, but in terms of splashing pictures, how much you're in love, it's like getting a tattoo of you know, somebody you're dating. Don't do that.
Yeah. Now, you know what? My wife and I, we've debated this, because my wife loves social media. I don't.
She's great at it.
She's great at it.
And Marjorie and I have a tough time exposing ourselves online and the reason I do it is because it's tough, because we have an aspirational life. I know my life is not regular, but you want to inspire people to have an aspirational life. It's not bragging. It's hard to know how much to show. Hey, this is one of my favorite panels. Thank you all, ladies. Very nice group. I love that. This is one of my favorites. If you got a question for our panel, head over to our Facebook page, and it just might end up on the show. We'll be right back. right, everybody, welcome back. It's now time for today's panel of fierce women to talk about love, relationships, and what's happening in the world today. It's time for some straight talk. All right, let me introduce you to everybody. First up, she's a television host, a mother, and she's a co-host of Extra, celebrating their 25th year on the air. Please welcome my buddy, Tanika Ray. And also, first time on the show, everybody, you know her from Bravo's Real Housewives of Orange County. Say hello to Kelly Dodd. And finally, she's a civil rights attorney, best-selling author, CNN legal analysis, and co-host of Face the Truth. Please welcome Reva Martin. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, here's a topic. New data shows that younger couples are approaching relationships very differently than the baby boomer generation, who married young, divorced, and remarried. According to an analysis done by the University of Maryland, the U.S. divorce rate has dropped 18% between 2008 and 2016. Some researchers point to millennials being a tad pickier when it comes to picking a partner. Why do you think the divorce rate has dropped?
Because we know too much information about marriage and how ugly divorce can be. We've seen too many television shows. Look, I've been engaged 2.5 times, and both times I ran because when you get engaged, you're like, ooh, forever, ever, ever, ever.
Well, I've been married twice and engaged once, 2.5 times married.
Do you see
and I
what I'm
was too
saying?
young to get married. I didn't know enough. Like, if I was older, I wouldn't pick the same person.
Well, I've
I
been
was
married
young,
20 plus years.
God bless you, girl.
And in my legal practice, I give a lot of advice and counsel to folks who are getting married, prenuptial agreements, and talk about that. And one of the reasons this divorce rate is dropping is because young people are waiting until they finish their education and they get good jobs. They understand that it ain't no romance without some finance. So they're waiting to get married, and that's causing the divorce rate to come down.
Okay, but I wonder if this is the case. Is it less marriages now because there are more people just living together?
That's the number of people.
The financial getting the...
I think it's more people living together
That is true.
than it is marrying.
Once you get the government involved, it gets messy.
That's a bit disheartening, though. Like, my youngest daughter, when she got engaged, this guy plays sports out the country, and he goes, I want her to come live with me. I said, okay, that's not gonna happen. Mr. Harvey, we've talked about it. No, you talked about it with her.
Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
No, you're not taking my daughter overseas and y'all not married. What are we talking about? We're not doing that. Because if something happens, she just ass out.
Propose to her? Did he put a ring on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
He did?
Yeah, he did.
He's still being daddy, though, and I
Yeah.
respect that.
You know, I don't give a damn about your ring.
Yeah.
I got ring money. She want a ring, I buy a ring. I don't give a damn about you buying no ring. What that mean to me?
You know what, Steve?
But did they get married, Steve?
Huh?
Did they get married?
No, they haven't got married.
Oh, they haven't
But
got
that
married.
brings me to another point. We women now have our own jobs. We have our own money. Back in the day, we needed to find a husband in order to have a roof over our head.
Right.
There's a quote on Sex and the City that I love so much. She said, relationships started to take a dive when women came out the cave and they said, oh, I could do that. And that's super real.
Women are
a man
waiting.
there, but we don't need a man there.
But you know something, though?
Yeah.
Tanika, we've had this conversation before.
I'm still single, Steve. I'm still
Are you
and
single?
I disagree because it's look, you can say I'm a woman, I don't need a man. That's not entirely true.
I want a man.
No.
But I don't,
You don't
need
need a
him
man.
for survival or for comfort.
Well, I don't think anybody is saying they don't need a man.
Right.
I don't think we're saying women don't need men.
I'm not saying
and
we don't-
Steve, I'm with you on this.
No,
You
I've
wanna
heard
wait
what
too
she
late.
said was she wants a man, she don't need a man.
I have a house over my head. I have a nice car. I have a great family, a tribe to help me
Great
take care of my
job.
baby.
That's
I'm
beautiful.
just saying the need part is taken away because we're
Everybody
working. We're doing
needs
it.
somebody. Everybody.
Right.
Your husband, 20-some years.
20-something years. He needs me
He
badly.
needs you.
He really needs me.
I'll edit. I don't think you need a man. I just think it enriches your life. It enriches, but you don't need a man.
Okay.
Right, that's it. That's it, Steve. What
person.
you're not understanding is I'm dating in Los Angeles, California. I haven't met a guy that I need yet.
I'm like, he cool, but I'm good over here. You always see these faults in these dudes, you know?
But that's why with millennials, I like that they're not getting divorced so quickly and that they're waiting till they have their acts together. But I have 2 daughters too, Stephen. I don't want my daughters to wait so late, miss out on their opportunities. Like college is a good place to meet a man. School is a good place to meet a man. So I don't want them to wait so late.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Here's a question I want to ask you. If you found the perfect guy, would you then need him?
Yes.
You mean perfect for me? Yes, 100,000%.
Would you then need him?
Absolutely. Yes.
Because he fits me like a puzzle piece.
That's what I'm saying.
And he enriches your life and
There
makes,
you go.
So I
makes it
think
better for
Stephen
you.
is saying you haven't met the right man.
No,
You
we
meet the right
haven't.
man.
No.
You
And
need
until
them.
I do, I don't need that man. I don't need to
You
be
don't
the
need
old
the wrong
man.
man.
I mean, there's
Right.
men
You
out there that are
definitely-
complete losers. Does it
No,
mean
listen,
I want to be with the loser?
You definitely don't need any
wrong
old
man.
man.
The wrong man.
Because
You don't
that's
need
the old saying go, you can do bad all by yourself.
All by yourself.
So we okay with that.
No.
I agree with you 100%.
I agree.
You do not need just any man.
Yeah.
But you do need the right one to come along.
Thank you.
What you need to meet your soulmate.
And when you do, your
best
life
friend.
will be enriched. Your
We have
whole
best
world.
friend.
We have no control over when we're gonna meet our soulmate. Until then, I'm good.
Yeah. This is a really good panel. We'll be back. Don't go away. All right, everybody, we're back with today's very spirited Straight Talk panelists, Tanika Ray Kelly Dodd and Uriva Martin. Let's get right back into it. Okay, the hashtags Man Crush Monday, or MCM, and Women Crush Wednesday, or WCW, have become increasingly popular on social media. These are the most commonly used when people post pictures of their celebrity crushes. On Instagram alone, hashtag MCM has been used 47 million times, and hashtag WCW has been used almost 62 million times. But what happens when you're in a relationship and your significant other expresses that they're jealous of how many Man Crush Mondays you post? Is posting a man or a woman crush on social media disrespectful?
No, I think there's a lot of people, my man crush is John Hamm. Is John Hamm gonna know who I am? No, probably.
You're doing celebrities, but I think
like celebrities.
Yeah.
Or say if I have a boyfriend, I want to have it out there as my man crush. It's just for fun.
But what if your man posts someone in his office, like a coworker?
Well, then that's different.
Well, that's
because
different.
that's easier to get back.
That's easy access.
If you're DMing and you're flirting, or you're at a bar and you're flirting, that's a whole different entity.
Here's the thing. If you're in a relationship and an Instagram post is gonna get you into a fight, you would need to grow up and get out of that relationship.
Right.
Straight up.
I agree.
Jealousy doesn't work, first of all, but your jealousy is not gonna stop somebody from cheating on you.
But Tanika, there's jealousy and then there's disrespect. Because you can be disrespected on social media. So if you're significant other for fun.
One at a time. Have you ever posted a Man Crush Monday?
Idris Elba, we do Michael B. Jordan. They are all celebrities, but yes, 100,000%.
Have you done?
I never have, but John Hamm is my dude.
I've done Women Crush Wednesday, but I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a man. If you're not cheating, you're not cheating.
What would your husband say if
My husband's not on social, so.
Let me ask you all a question. How do you define being loyal on social media?
It's defined differently for each. But every couple defines it differently. From having an open relationship where you have sex with multiple people, that's for some people okay, to not posting someone else on your social.
If you're in a committed relationship, you have boundaries. And it's
you gotta
between
talk
the two
about
of them.
them.
And you got to talk about the boundaries.
Because oftentimes, one of the top reasons people get divorced, they don't have that open communication.
Right.
And cheating to you is different than cheating to me.
Right.
Because I may think it's okay to post, and you're like, I saw that man you posted.
But do you know how silly it is to start a fight with your man over, you posted that and it hurt my feelings? Are you kidding?
You can't be jealous.
It's silly.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're posting. If you're posting a girl from your office and saying, oh, she's hot.
Yeah, that's different.
That
She
could be
hot.
really
See, I
disrespectful.
just found out that the Women Crush Wednesday was supposed to be about a celebrity. Because I always post my wife. Because my daughter calls me and she goes, Dad, It's Women Crush Wednesday. Here's a picture of Mom.
She
Put it up and say, yeah, she taught me how to do it.
Whole family took you
I
got
ain't got no time to be thinking about this. It's Wednesday.
She trained you. I love it.
It's Wednesday. When the hell is it Women Crush Wednesday?
Just
I
stick
got no
to
time to be
putting your
thinking
wife.
about
Just
that.
do
Just
it.
stick to putting Marjorie. I say
That's
stick to
all
that.
I'm ever gonna do.
A happy wife, a happy home.
Put you
Just
on
do
the
it.
damn My Women Crush Wednesday, Tanika.
Don't ever do that.
What?
Marjorie,
Wife,
ever.
happy
He's never gonna do
Yes,
that.
happy wife.
Do you know the conversation me and my wife in there?
It would be bad.
My wife, we grown. We ain't got no time for this. I'm 61. This the baddest chick for me.
Right.
My wife has really elevated me and taught me how to be. Because I was a hood cat, I don't know.
I have a question on that.
Well, she's taught you well,
Yeah.
Steve. Right on, Marjorie.
This is real talk. Do we women, is it imperative that we teach our men?
Most men need some upgrading. You can find a really good man, but he just need a couple of tweaks.
Right.
And if he will listen to you. Like my wife, you remember the suits I used to wear?
Oh,
had the
yes.
wide leg,
Oh,
long pants,
yes.
6 buttons. And she started slowly tapering my suits,
Right.
tapering my ties,
But
everything.
you want to find a man that's somewhat, evenly yoked. Because a lot of women are out there trying to save men.
That's what I'm
trying to,
saying.
you're raising a kid. And you can't raise an adult. You raise kids.
Right.
So the man, Tanika, has to bring something to the table.
Yeah.
Right.
Too often, women,
You
we're
want to
trying
have
to
equal. You want to be up. You want to
something
somebody
from the
build
ground.
both of you up.
We're
automatically mommies, right? And
Nurturers.
nurturers. But we definitely have to get something in
Yeah.
Now,
return.
can I say something? You all have been, and I'm gonna flat out say this, my favorite panel. Really. They talk, I love it. Ladies, thank you all for being here, really. Up next, we're gonna meet an unlikely group of people that are working to put an end to bullying in their town. We'll be right back.